Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Caitlin, and if you are new here, we talk about all things girly and all things smell good. So if you like that type of content, I hope you stay. So first off, you guys, yes, I am back. I am back on YouTube. I know it's been a little bit since I've been on here, probably 4 months now. And also, if I'm not looking directly at you guys, I'm literally just like looking at the screen to make sure everything's focused on the screen. Don't take offense to it. Don't be upset that I'm not looking directly into the camera. I have to make sure that it stays focused. And it's just a habit of looking at the actual screen because I film on my phone. So just to get that out of the way. So just to give you guys a little bit of an update, I have been just life has been getting me. So that's why I've been off for a little bit. I moved to a new state. So obviously that, you guys know, that takes a lot of work. But hopefully I'm back and I'm going to be more consistent. I'm able to bring out my perfumes, and I have a ton of new ones that I want to share with you guys. I have so many new ones I want to share with you guys. I'm so excited to do that. And I'm also super excited for today's video because I'm going to be sharing in 2 parts, because there's so many, my fall choices for this year. It has felt cooler outside. The weather's been getting chillier. It has just been like the perfect fall, like that peak fall temperature of where it's just giving you a sneak peek of it. And it's been phenomenal. So it's been getting me in the mood to bring out my fall fragrances. So I'm going to share 10 in this video, and then I'm going to share 10 in the next video. And then I'll also have a fragrance mist version of this following that as well, or maybe to break it up in between. But yeah, I'm super excited for fall. I love the cozy vibes. Fall is my favorite season. My birthday is October 12th. So I'm obviously a fall baby. It's just born and bred into me, I guess. But with that out of the way, most of these fragrances, I would say a good chunk of these fragrances in this video, I've never shared with you guys, which is also why I'm super excited to share them with you guys for this video. The first one that I have here is a new one in my collection, and it screams fall. This is called Liquid Brun. This is by Fragrance World, but the brand is French Avenue. So this is said to be a dupe for Altair by Parfums de Marly, I believe. So the bottle just, it looks like the epitome of fall. It just looks really pretty. Really pretty fall color. I'm going to try to read the notes for you guys on each of these fragrances. I might put them up on the screen, but I'll definitely read them. So for this one, it has top notes of cinnamon, cardamom, orange blossom, and bergamot, middle notes of bourbon, vanilla, and elemi, and then base notes of praline, musk, ambroxan, and gaiac wood. So the main notes that you get in this, definitely the cinnamon, the cardamom, it's a cardamom explosion, the bourbon, vanilla, and the praline. Those are the main notes that I get in this. It's very sweet and spicy. It's not your typical bourbon vanilla, but you definitely get a little bit of the booziness in there, but it's just really a bourbon vanilla cardamom bomb, in my opinion. It's so sweet, it's spicy, it literally smells like fall in a bottle. I won't try to spend too much time on each one of these just because I know I'll be here all day if I try to, but this one is just one, it's sexy, but it also it makes you want to cuddle up and makes you want to wear just like a very pretty, like this color sweater with like some leather leggings and some like fall boots. It's just that kind of vibe. It's also unisex. It does have a smidge of a masculine vibe out the bottle, but after you put it on, the masculine vibe completely disappears, at least on me. But it just gets so much sweeter, especially as it dries down. It gets so much sweeter. Just the vanilla blossoms through. Overall, it's vanilla, cinnamon, and cardamom. If that sounds like your vibe, or if you're looking for an alternative to Altair, definitely give this one a try. I'm going to be going back and forth between some higher end fragrances and some more affordable fragrances throughout this video. There's probably a couple like $20 fragrances, and then maybe a couple like higher end niche fragrances in this video. So there's something for everyone. This next one is a more affordable scent. This is by Swiss Arabian. This is Shaghaf Oud Tonka. This one, I'm surprised at how much I like this one, because this is an almond, just kind of like an almondy, like powdered sugar balm. And to me, it smells like, and I don't know what the names of them are, but it smells like an almond croissant with like the like baked almond flakes, or like the crispied almond flakes with powdered sugar, but like the croissant tears apart, just like one of those really nice flaky ones that has powdered sugar on it, and then maybe like a nice like filling in the center. That is the kind of vibe that this gives me. Maybe like a cherries and cream type of filling. There's no cherry in this, but almond does translate sometimes as cherry to me, which I've heard a lot of people say the same thing. This one has top notes of almond, middle notes of cinnamon, Tunisian orange blossom, I probably didn't say that right, Turkish rose, and then the base notes are tonka bean, vanilla, and amberwood. So again, this one is another vanilla heavy fragrance, but it has a lot of almond, a lot of tonka bean in it. That tonka bean kind of comes through as like a powdery, like that powdered sugar vibe. I think that's where that cherry comes in for me, just like that powdered cherry or the cherries and cream type of scent. Again, like I said, vanilla heavy. It's definitely an overall vanilla fragrance to me, but it's not like a sugar cookie or vanilla extract type of vanilla. It's vanilla, almond, kind of the cherry vibes, cinnamon, tonka bean. It is delectable. It's super sweet. It's a little bit sexy, but at the same time, again, cozy. So it's not necessarily like a nighttime going out fragrance. To me, this is going to be more of like a daytime like sweater, cuddle up type of scent, or like a day date type of vibe. I definitely think this is going to be incredible this fall, because it screams cozy and comfort, but it's also just mouth-watering and edible. So to me, that screams fall. I've come to the conclusion that basically most of my fragrances in my collection are fall related, or more leaning towards like warmer or cooler weather, because I love the fall warm vanilla scents more than anything in my entire collection. So I have a lot of them. That's why this video ended up being as long as it is. But this next one that I have here is one that to me could translate to spring, summer, fall, or possibly even winter. I don't know how it would hold up in the winter, but I'm definitely going to be finding out. This is Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana. I did not like this the first time I smelled it. I thought it smelled like the lemon scented Lysol cleaner. And I definitely don't get that anymore, thankfully. I think whenever I smelled it, I believe I smelled a tester at Sephora when I lived in Minneapolis. It was fresh out on the floor. It was a fresh release. It just smelled like a lemon cleaning balm to me. This one now, though, this smells like that Lyra vibe, the lemon pound cake vibe. It has like a little bit of like a creamy vanilla in it. And the notes, this is definitely like a candied lemon scent, but it's not that Lysol-y vibe anymore. It has sat, it is macerated, it is phenomenal. The top note is candied lemon. The middle notes are panna cotta, orange blossom, and rum. And then the base notes are vanilla. And you guys, this is my first video in like 4 months, so if I stutter or stumble, bear with me, just work through it with me. And also, don't mind the mess in the background. I'm still figuring out where to put things. I'm still putting things away. Unpacking is my least favorite thing to do. But as you can see, most of the fragrances are out. They're not organized, but they're out. But this one, you guys, is just like a creamy lemon bar, vanilla, cakey type of scent. It's very, very sweet. The lasting power has gotten a lot better on this one. When I first got it, it was maybe 3-4 hours. But now I'd say I get a solid 6 to 7 hours out of this one with decent projection. So it's definitely improved a lot since it has sat. The bottle's really pretty too. But again, this one's just very comforting, very sweet, very cozy. It's nothing that's like sexy or, well, in my opinion, It's not like a sexy one, but it is an edible one, so sometimes that translates to the same thing. So I definitely think I'm going to be pulling this one out quite a bit for fall, but again, this one could be good for like spring, summer, fall, maybe even winter. This next one to me screams coffee in a cozy cafe while it's raining outside and it's chilly, the leaves are falling, it's almost Halloween. This is Vanilla Sky by Skylar. This just is another one that screams fall to me. It's like a creamy cappuccino and vanilla with like a little bit of a whipped cream vibe in there as well. Now the notes for this one are cappuccino, sweet orange, and bergamot in the top. Middle notes are vanilla, Spanish jasmine, and cinnamon, and then the base notes are caramel, amber, sandalwood, and cedar. You definitely get the cappuccino, the vanilla, maybe a hint of the cinnamon in there, and the caramel, absolutely. I definitely feel like I get a little bit of that sweet, kind of citrusy opening, but it's not a citrusy fragrance whatsoever. I just feel like it kind of gives it like an uplift, like a light, airy type of vibe when you first spray it out, but it dries down to just a straight up vanilla cappuccino with whipped cream and caramel on it. This is delicious. Again, this one screams fall. I'm gonna follow this one up with a slightly cheaper, possibly counterpart to it. It's discontinued, so I say that lightly, but if you guys have this one, pull it out. You don't have to worry about going out and buying this one if you don't want to, or if you have Private Show by Britney Spears. This one definitely has that same vibe, but to me, this one does smell a little bit cheaper, a little bit more. It has that celebrity fragrance vibe, for sure, in my opinion. It's nice. I personally think that Skylar is better blended, a little bit creamier, a little like milkier almost. Whereas this one just has something in it that is not as well blended. However, on the skin when it dries down, it is really, really nice. So that screechiness, that like kind of like that celebrity vibe goes away. Now, in my opinion, this one, it's a little more like tonic. It has a little bit more of a caramel vibe rather than that coconut, or not coconut, the coffee, like the caramel with the cappuccino and the vanilla. This one is more of like a caramel and milk type of vibe, I believe. I think that's what I'm getting, but the top notes are whipped cream, coffee, nectarine, and clementine. I think that the nectarine and clementine is what gives it the screechiness that I don't love about the opening of this one. But the middle notes are Dolce de Leche, jasmine sandback, and orange blossom, and the base notes are amber and musk. So this one gets so much better as it dries down. It definitely gives a similar vibe to Vanilla Sky by Skylar, but again, it's just more affordable, or it was until it got discontinued. I don't know how much you can find this one anymore. I'm not sure if it's available on Amazon, but I'll try to link these if I can find them all at an affordable price. I've seen some people selling this on Mercari for like 200 plus already, so just save your coins. Don't spend that on that. Just get Vanilla Sky by Skylar, or if you can find this at a discounted price like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, even on eBay, check out eBay. Just grab this one if you want something affordable and perfect for fall. At this point, if you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I can't talk about a fall fragrance without talking about Khamrah by Lattafa. I'm not comparing this one as an angel share dupe. I think this one is better. It's a better fragrance in its own, more vanilla. But this one, you guys, this is quite literally the definition of fall in a bottle. It has some spice. It has some sweetness, cozy, it's sexy. This one smells like a boozy apple pie without too much apple, extra vanilla extract, and a little bit more spice. That is exactly what this smells like in my opinion. So this one has notes of cinnamon, nutmeg, and bergamot in the opening, so you get that spiciness right off the bat. The middle notes are dates, praline, tuberose, and mahonial, which is, I believe, a molecular note. And the base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, amberwood, myrrh, benzoin, and akigala wood. So this one, just right off the bat, you get those fall spices. And it just dries down to dates, like a thick syrupy date with the praline and vanilla, the tonka bean. It's just a thick syrupy vanilla, again, apple pie with extra spices. Take out the apple. This would layer really well with some apple, like appley type scents in my opinion, but it has to be like a spiced apple and not a playful apple or bubblegummy. I love this one. Do you guys see the dent? Like, it's almost empty. I have a backup already that has been macerating since, I believe, last summer, because I knew that I would run out of this one. This one is going to be gone by mid-fall, by the time October comes maybe. But I love this one. If you guys are looking for something like that, this is phenomenal. Next up, I have one that's a little less fall aesthetic vibe, so it's not like that spicy, like necessarily the spicy, foodie type of scent. But this one is still like a sultry, sweet, vanilla-esque type of scent. It is more heavy on the white floral, which to me breaks the fall vibes up a little bit, while the projection is still crazy good on this one. And that is 100 Silent Ways by Nishane. This one, I want to just read you the notes right off the bat because it's a little tricky to describe. It's a fruity, vanilla, white floral perfume. The top notes are tuberose, peach, and mandarin orange. The middle notes are gardenia, jasmine, and orris. And the base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, and vetiver. The base notes are what make this an okay fall fragrance for me. The cooler days, that is exactly what you would want in the base notes of your fragrance. It's going to make it stick, project, last all day. This, in the cooler weather, and I haven't gotten the chance to wear it in the cold temperatures or anything yet, but in the cooler weather that we have had, this has been phenomenal. Probably one of the best fragrances I've ever tried to wear in the fall time. It's sultry, it's sweet, it's good for date night, it's good for daytime, it's good for fall, winter, spring, summer. It's so versatile and it's strong. You can even mix this with a lot of your fragrances. I see a lot of people layering this one left and right. While I have not layered it in crazy amounts, I have started layering it with Kasili by Parfums de Marly. I'm not saying this is a good fall fragrance. It's kind of an honorable mention, I guess. But in my opinion, this absolutely could be, because it's almost like a peaches and cream type of scent. So if you're wanting something a little more sweet, fruity, like a day date type of vibe, pull this one out. But if you're wanting to give it a little bit of like a warmer balance, layer it with the 100 Silent Ways fragrance, and I feel like it'll just be the perfect scent. They both kind of give like a sweet, peachy, vanilla type of vibe. Like this is peaches and cream, this is like a sultry, peachy, white floral, vanilla scent. So together they're phenomenal. I've been wearing these pretty much non-stop together, so I definitely recommend for you guys to give this one a try this fall. So the next one that I have here, I'm gonna be honest, I have been struggling with this one, but I could see how it is phenomenal for fall. I see a lot of people talking about it and I like it. I don't want to say that this is like a dislike or anything like that for me, because I do like it. There's just something when I first wore this that I didn't love, is when I very first got it. So I've been letting it sit for a little bit. It does kind of give me an essence of La Belle, I guess, but La Belle is just on another planet for me. I need to get that back in my collection. One of the best sultry vanilla fragrances of all time. There's no comparison to that one. But I think I know what bothers me in this one, so I'm kind of letting it sit to see what happens. That is Teriaq by Lattafa. This one, I do really like it. It's something about it, unless it's just sat for a little bit, but there's just something about it that I don't love, and I think I know exactly what it is that I can tell you guys here. So the top notes for this one are caramel, bitter almond, apricot, and pink pepper. Middle notes are honey, rhubarb, white flowers, and rose. And the base notes are leather, vanilla, musk, vetiver, and labdanum. So I am pretty positive that the apricot in this is what is just killing me on it. I think that I just don't love apricot in fragrances anymore. And I have one that I really do enjoy. I'm going to spray it on a tissue here just so I don't want to spray it on my skin. The first time I wore this, I put a pretty good amount of sprays on, and I just wasn't a fan. I just don't know, you guys. This is just not for me, I don't think. Like, I love the bottle. The bottle is gorgeous. It has the snake on it. Just the bottle itself is super pretty. I feel like the longer this sits, the better it is going to get because it's massively improved. But this one, to me, it's another one that screams fall. It's like sweet, thick caramel. The caramel, the honey, the almond, the apricot, the leather. I love leather fragrances as long as they're done right. And to me, this one is one that is done right. It is just the apricot. I think that's just throwing me off. But I don't get that as much now just with that little spray that I got. So I'm absolutely going to keep trying this one because people rave about this one all the time. So I had to recommend this one for you guys. If that sounds something that you would like, or if you like apricot fragrances, like thick, sweet, syrupy caramel, leathery apricot fragrances, this is by all means perfect for fall. This next one is one that is for anyone who wants to smell like a boozy vanilla creme brulee. This is December Vanilla by Paris Corner. This is said to be a dupe for Vanilla Patchouli. So Vanilla Patchouli by Kayali, I think is what it's called. I love this one, you guys. I cannot wait to pull it out. It's been pretty hot here, so I haven't been able to wear this as much as I want to, but I am so ecstatic to pull this one out. I'm just going to read you the notes now. The top notes are rum, jasmine, vanilla orchid. The middle notes are creme brulee, spicy notes, vanilla, leather, tonka bean, and rose. And the base notes are patchouli, brown sugar, agar wood, oud, and amber and musk. I almost missed the musk. But it also says it on the back of the bottle, which is pretty cool. Don't mind the dirty bottle. But the back of the bottle is pretty cool. It has like the little vanilla stick on it. But that's thoroughly what this is it's vanilla, boozy creme brulee, it's spicy, you can smell the brown sugar, you can smell the patchouli. And in this, it is done right. This is perfect for cold weather. You might also see this one again in the winter recommendations, because to me, this is absolutely, like, the name is December. It is the perfect winter scent. Cold weather, I'm super excited to wear this one. If you guys are looking for a really, really good, just sexy creme brulee scent, this is absolutely what you need to go for. So the last one that I'm going to share with you guys in this video, this is Rifaaqat by Paris Corner. That last one was by Paris Corner as well. I'm not sure if I said that, but just to be sure. This one is said to be dupe for Baby Cat by YSL, which is like a sultry, sexy vanilla. This one, it has the notes on the back, but you can't see it in the, I can barely see it sitting here, but I know you can't see it in the picture. So this one, it's grouped in the warm and spicy. The top notes are elemi, pink pepper, and black pepper. The heart notes are saffron and olibanum, and the base notes are vanilla and cedarwood, which, looking at the notes for actual Baby Cat on Fragrantica, it's pretty similar. There are a couple small differences, but I mean, in the base, the only difference is that there is suede listed in Baby Cat, and there is not on this one. Some of the notes are flipped around just a little bit. Actually, no, they are not. They're exactly the same, minus the lack of the suede note in Rifaaqat, which it's there. It is absolutely there. This one is, my goodness. This one is good. This one is so good. It is sexy. This is like, in my opinion, someone who has it together. They are going out on a date night or even like a business dinner type of situation, and they pull up in their best dressed, like their best outfits, their most expensive handbags, shoes. Even the men, like men can wear this too. This is unisex, but This just screams rich. They have it together. They have a really nice home with the tall, like full glass pane windows overlooking the ocean. This I did not love at first until it sat for a little while and I decided to try it one day. The vanilla blasted through this time. When I first sprayed this out, when I very first got it was a fresh poured bottle. It's way darker than it's way darker now than it was when I got it. So at first I got just like a lot of pepper, a lot of, it almost smelled like a burnt tire, just like a rubber tire. You walk into a tire shop and you know that scent. That's almost what it gave me. But now it's a sultry, peppery, kind of leathery vanilla. You get a smidge of the saffron in there, but it's just so thick and sweet. I cannot stop smelling this one every time I put it on. I almost feel like I saved the best for last with this one. This is one that I would almost want to gatekeep because it is that good, but I won't because I love you guys. But if you were looking for either a dupe for baby cat or you're looking for a sultry, sexy, leathery vanilla, and if I keep zooming in and out, I still haven't figured this out, so I apologize. I got a new phone, so I'm still working with figuring out the video. This is literally the first video I have recorded on it, so bear with me here. But if you guys are looking for just like a sweet, sexy, sultry vanilla, by all means, this is right up your alley. If you get this and it's not the best right away, give it time because it gets so much better. It was mind-blowing how much this changed in the few months that it sat. I think it was like maybe 3 months that I let it sit, just kind of at the back of the shelf, waiting for cooler weather. And it's here, and I already have a dent in it. If you can see that, it is phenomenal, and it's probably one of my favorite vanilla fragrances in my entire collection. Perfect for cold weather. It is just phenomenal. All right, you guys, so that was it for today's video. I just want to say thank you for anybody that's stuck around, anybody that's waited for me to come back to YouTube, or anyone that has messaged me, commented, checking in, seeing if I'm okay, seeing how things are going. You guys, none of you that have commented, like, I'm so thankful for every one of you. None of you go unseen. I try to reply to everybody's comments. Sometimes it doesn't tell me that anybody has commented though. Anybody that's gone out of their way to email me and message me on Instagram, I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please, please, please leave a comment down below. I know my engagement's not going to be as good as it was before, so let's try to get that back up. Leave a comment down below. Leave me your scent of the day, your fragrances that you're looking forward to wearing this fall, what videos you want to see from me, because this is like a fresh start. I'm super excited to be on this journey with you guys, so just help me out, leave me some comments, like the video, share it if you can, be sure that you're subscribed, and don't forget that I love you guys.